Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 here at Rawslowgaming, where we're playing Bath City Football Club and trying to take them to the top of the Premier League and beyond here in this version of the game. And so far we are, I don't know, four seasons in or something like that, and we only have managed to climb up to the National League, unfortunately, and yeah, we're doing alright this season, but it has taken us so much time to get to this level. We are, for the first time, well, competitive, I'd say, for Venera National League, and yeah, we are just that, so we are just currently 6th place in the league with a few matches to go left on the regular season, so we are probably going to just reach it, but not by much, so to say. And we get information here that a player that we have previously scouted is placed on the transfer list, but is really not better than our current midfielder, so let's just skip that. And next game coming up here is against Barrow, who are 24th in the league, and that is placed dead last, and then so should be a really easy game coming up here against them, but we'll see. It's not always so clear that you want it to be, so to say, and we are playing at home as well, so as I said, it should be really easy, but you never quite know. And the game after that for this episode will be against Dover Athletic, who are 17th in the league, and they are, well, we are going to face them as an away team, so it will probably be a little bit harder, but we'll see here. And we are still getting so many offers for our players, which is really quite unusual. So we get some player development advice from our coach, Jamie Crowder. So let's see if we are needing to take care of anything special here. So we should be, no, not really here, but Keith Baxter is a player that we should be letting play in the first team as much as possible. Really a sort of star player that we actually got in this year on, or in the last episode, even on the youth team for this, or for the coming seasons. A 15-year-old player that are, well, quite capable, and in even matching our bench players for the midfield. So yeah, definitely think that we will try to use him as much as possible. Maybe having him up actually in the senior squad for all the matches. Barrow here, for example, is a perfect match to have him on the bench. So I'm trying to get that fixed or corrected here, so to say, for the match, and we are still getting many offers here, or this time around now they seem to be zoomed in on the Haviland, and we are not really going to sell him either, since he's a really good player and our player alongside Charles, I believe. It's Charles and de Haviland that we are playing, I think, and according to the bookmakers, we are super sure favorites to win the upcoming game, so hopefully we can make those guys happy, so to say. And let's see here, we'll ask Prompt to resolve the issue with Stuart. He can't, unfortunately, so we'll have to discuss the issue with Stuart. And let's see here if we can say that, yeah, we can say that he should be out on a loan, so we'll try to say that. And that will probably not work for a very long time, but it's still better than nothing. Training last week were on average at 7.26, so that's pretty alright for the first team, and not too good and not too bad. Under 23 is doing only 6.66, much to be expected, pretty darn bad. And for under 18 is doing 7.83, so really well. Let's check the individual here, and if we have any real improvements here in the squad. Nothing really that jumps out here. Elo getting really pretty much worse, unfortunately, even though not training too bad. And we can't complain to him that he trained really bad, unfortunately. Let's go to our under 18s and let's see here. Move to senior squad. And let's see here. We have Hassan and Gosling that are actually pretty decent as well. And Gosling actually having a really great potential here. So Gosling is also probably a player that we should be allowing to play in the first team a little bit. So let's actually have Gosling up to the senior squad as well. Kind of would like here that you could do it for a week or something like that. But both those players are anyway. I'm trying to have them on the bench here for this match and the match against Dover Athletic as well. I think it's two good matches to let our young guns have a chance to play. So we'll not put them on the starting 11, of course, but we'll put in Baxter here instead of Stewart and have Gosling instead of Oliver. And we'll try to let them play. Let's see here, we don't really want to change. We have the best team on the pitch right now, and everyone is match fit and in good condition, so we will not change anything of that out. But we'll give these two lads a chance as soon as possible in the match really here. If we are having a good lead here after one half, I think we could maybe put in one or maybe both players in actually after halftime, but we'll see here. And when we're waiting for this first highlight to go away, which isn't really a highlight, remember to smash that like button if you have enjoyed this content. I'm sorry, I actually managed to pause the game there for a little bit. And if you're new to the channel or anything like that and haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do so as well if you want to, of course. And you can hit that little bell as well, so you're always notified straight away when we upload any episode here, which we do daily to the channel. And here we have Barrow just missing out there on a dangerous looking shot just outside the goal. And lucky for us that wasn't on a target. And we're now around 25 minutes in, and it seems to be a pretty even game here so far actually. Which is not too good for us. Definitely expected more by the lads, so let's start with a shout here, show some passion. Maybe should have gone with demand more because that is, I guess, more correct. And that were the end of the first half. So really dull first half. The scoreline 0-0 for Bassett versus Barrow. Shots 4-3 and shots on target 1-1. Possession 50-50%. Yeah, really dull. Dull is the best word I can say here, really, I feel. We have a few players here doing very bad, especially Oybody here, I believe, yeah. So we'll criticize him and we'll criticize both our strikers that are not doing too good as well. Other than that, the team doing quite alright, actually, but yeah. They should be able to do more, and we'll shout just that here very soon. We'll shout demand more as soon as we get a chance, and we'll definitely still have the plan to put our youngsters in here, but maybe not so early in the match. Waiting for around the 60-minute mark, and we do have a highlight here in the 60-minute. Hopefully it is for Bassett, but I know it's a break for Barrow, but they shoot it well wide there. No real danger. So I guess we need to shake things up. So let's actually put in Baxter instead of Charles, which is a little bit of a gamble, definitely. And Gosling instead of Adloy. We'll play Gosling. I can play as a poacher, I guess. Let's see here. We'll show some passion here again. We'll go to attacking, and we'll have a chance here in the 75th minute corner, but unfortunately straight into keeper's hands, more or less. So I don't really think that were the highlight that we are aimed to see, or meant to see, not aimed. meant to see. We have Oybody now with the ball here on the right hand side, dribbles a little bit, passes into Baxter, and Baxter passing to Devlin, dribbling in and taking a shot and just wide of the goal there. So pretty good chance there, and yeah, we have moved up our mentality to attacking now for the last 15 minutes, and hopefully we can manage to do a little bit better. We have the ball going back and forth here quite a bit, and Oybody and Baxter passing between each other again, and Oybody coming through here on the right hand side, and I managed to cross it in towards Iverson, and Iverson heads and just over the bar there. We'll show some passion here again. We'll go to very attacking, and De Havilland with the corner towards Gosling. Gosling getting a second chance and almost managing to put in a goal here in his first senior squad or senior match appearance here. The highlight might not be over, but the ball now to Barrow, and let's see here, yeah, down to our keeper and back up to Barrow and to De Havilland, and De Havilland, yeah, the highlight should really be over. The ball to the keeper of Barrow. Don't know quite what we are waiting for here. And the ball all the way down back to our keeper, and a goal kick up to now De Havilland, and passes to Ponticelli. Ponticelli versus to the keeper, and it's a goal here for Bath City in the 85th minute. And finally we get what we need, and we'll move down to positive here for the last 5 minutes of normal time. And boy, did that take quite a lot to get to, and that really seemed to be offside for according to me, but I guess not. We'll take it happily. But yeah, the team definitely came around here in the second half, it feels like, and if we're looking on the stats as well. And Gosling are through. Gosling was the keeper, and he scores in his first match for Bath City here, and extending the lead to 0 for Bath City versus Barrow here in the 92nd minute. I guess it will be clocked up to, or will it now 91st minute? But what a super sub here by Gosling, and a great decision to let him play. Gosling and Baxter doing really well in this game, actually, taking the most of their chance here, so to say. So definitely think I'll be using them as subs at least here for the game against well, in the next game. I don't remember which opponent we were playing, but yeah, we'll see. At the moment, just waiting for the final whistle. Should be just around the corner here, really, since we are 30 seconds after full time or extra time. And there we have it. So the scoreline after full time is 2-0 for Bassett versus Barrow. Shots 18-4, shots on target 8-1, and possession 55-45%. So yeah, definitely happy with how the team performed here in the second half. And definitely very happy with the performance of Gosling and Baxter that we put on the pitch. Definitely impressed on me. So very, very good there. And yeah, Ponticelli doing it very well also after a quite abysmal first half. And after that match we're still 6th in the league, but now we are actually only 5 points off from the league leaders. So last episode around I said that it was a small chance to get up to that, but now it actually seems pretty feasible to have a good chance at taking this all the way to the top if we manage to have a really good run the last 8 games. We're still 6 points clear to be outside of the playoff zone, so to say, and 1181 attending in that game, which is not too great at all. We really should be needing more, but we haven't got that, unfortunately. And next game we're against Dover, so we'll see here. I don't think we'll let our youth players start start the match, but yeah, we'll see how tired our players are. If they are too tired, maybe we'll actually choose our youth players to get in there, but we'll see. Let's see here. As said, it's a pretty short rest here between the matches, but we'll get to it pretty much straight away here for the match against Dover. So let's see here. Defend more narrowly and work ball into the box. Sure, we can do that. Let's see here. Dover face difficult bastions. Yeah, we're still pretty clear favorites here, but against Dover, but not as clear as we were against Barrow. But we should be quite alright and have hopefully a pretty easy game here as well. That seems like it will be very, very helpful for the end game or the last few games here, at least it seems like. We are got an offer up to 90k there for the Haviland, and yeah, we're still not choosing to sell him anyway at all. And yeah, the Haviland really tired here, so we'll let Baxter play here instead of the Haviland, and I think we'll play Gosling instead of Poncelli. Yeah, I know that's definitely a risk, but he did impress us really quite a lot in the last match, and I will play him as an advanced forward, his favorite position. Feels like a good choice. Oybode, tired, yeah, so we'll have to play O'Connor. Gray will play instead of Iverson. For the defense then, have to play Batten instead, or Batten will play Tavares instead of Jordan, and we'll have Batten on the bench. Let's see here, Merch instead of Bolton, and Öglehumba instead of Haynes. They are all darn tired, and we don't really have any fit players on the bench, and we don't really have any more fit players to put on the bench. We can have Sangster instead of the Haviland. That will be a little bit of a help, at least. I will put in Oliver instead of Ponticelli. So that should even though be quite alright with that setup. We'll go through a match like this, so a little bit of a B team here, or quite a lot, but hopefully we can do quite a good match anyway. It should be pretty much the same for Dover here, that they have quite tired players, but you never quite know how it really is, so to say. Yeah, so guys, how do you like to play Football Manager or any game like this? Do you like to play it from the worst starting position that you can have, so to say? I know that's how I want to play, and how I play the games and how I show them to you here. But are you playing like on super easy and just go with Manchester United or Chelsea or anything like that, and just burn through the cash, or well, play with the cash, so to say, and you get to do whatever you'd like to do? Or do you take on a challenge like this, or do you manage your favorite team, or how do you play your game? Let me know in the comments, and I'd love to read how you do it, and if you have any ideas for a new series on Football Manager, or if you'd like me to continue this all the way to the end, so to say, or if you want to see me do the same thing in FIFA, or not FIFA Manager, Football Manager 2020. And if you actually have watched the FIFA Manager series, let me know what you think of that as well. And the battle between FIFA Manager and Football Manager, or at least how it was back in the 2000. Unfortunately, FIFA Manager is in the grave, as you know, but well, or some of you might know, but there is possibility to actually play it up to date with the database, at least. Gosling here with a chance, and it's a goal for Bassett here in the 27th minute, and 2 goals in a row there by Gosling. So definitely showing his best best foot forward, so to say. Yeah, I'm not too great with what's it called? Not words. It's not what I'm trying to say, but yeah, those those of you that know just know what I'm talking about. A chance here for Dover on a corner, but Barrett out there and showing pretty safe hands, actually taking care of the ball. Let's see here, a goal kick and up towards Gosling to Gray, and a long ball from Gosling towards Adloy. Adloy shoots, and it's a goal for Bassett here in the 37th minute, straight up to the corner of the goal there, actually, and a super assist there by Gosling. No, not Gosling Baxter. Yeah, Gosling. So Gosling has a super game here with 1 goal and 1 assist so far. And Bassett also having a super game here so far, leading 2-0, closing in on the end of the first half, even though that we are bleeding badly if we're looking on the stats. But yeah, I think we probably have had definitely the most dangerously looking chances, so I think we are leading quite well deserved. And Gosling with another goal here for Bassett in the 45th minute, taking the lead 3-0, and Gosling here 3 goals in less than 2 halves, actually. Pretty darn crazy. So yeah, maybe we should play Gosling alongside Adloy and just get rid of Poncelli and Burnt and everyone. And Oliver as well, we have, of course. Anyway, that is then for the first half. So the score now after 1 half is 3-0 for Bassett versus Dover. Shots 4-9, shots on target 3-4, and possession 39-61%. So yeah, definitely feel like we should be at least on 11 terms in terms of possession and things like that. But yeah, and the players doing really well defending here, and most of all being extremely effective with the chances and everything like that. So can't complain at all after the end of the first half. So basically letting the guys know, hopefully, or our assistant manager, hopefully letting them know to just continue the way they were doing. Unfortunately, we start off the second half here very bad with letting in a goal by Dover here on this, not counter-attack since we have just started playing, but boy, what did our keeper do there, letting the ball go between his hand and his thighs, almost, like something like that. And a free kick here by Dover in the 47th minute or 48th minute that looked very dangerous actually, but we managed to keep that out, or actually they just missed. So closing in on the 60-minute mark here, and we'll do some substitutions as usually around the 60-minute mark. But first, if we have a chance here by Dover, but they shoot well over the top bar there. And another highlight here in the 58th minute, and a long ball up towards our players, but unfortunately it got intercepted by Dover, and they're playing it out here on the left hand side, and crosses it back, but passes it back, and are passing back and forth here a bit outside our penalty area, and coming to a chance here, I guess. Yeah, and there is the shot, and it's just outside or saved by our keeper. I'm not quite sure which of the two things it was. But thanks for some substitutions. So Batten in here instead of Akinola very tired. We'll play Sangstein instead of Jones. And let's see here, what more? No, I think we're actually pretty good there. So just stay like this, and yeah, I guess we can move to defensive, or even very defensive a little bit later in the game if we manage to get one more one more goal against us. I should say that we are dropping the lead, but I really don't like to play too defensive, so prefer to play balanced like this, and definitely worked out for these games, because this is the final whistle here, any second. And there we have it. So the scoreline after full time is 3-1 for Bassett versus Stover. Shots 4-14, shots on target 3-6, possession 44 to 56%. So definitely came up here in the second half quite a lot with the possession, not so much with shots foremost. They winning shots so much, but the shots on target pretty well, and possession actually in the end pretty well as well. But overall, all the players doing extremely well, and Gosling foremost playing superb here in this game. And I guess Baxter doing quite alright as well, so that's very good by those two lads. We'll see here if we let them play or not in the next game against Hartlepool. And after that match day, we are now still 16th league, 5 points off from the league leaders, and at the same point as our next opponent, actually Hartlepool, and we are 8 points clear from being off the playoff spots. So pretty much not securing, but soon securing a playoff spot, which is very, very good for us. And going on form for Bass, that we can certainly say, so we'll praise him. And that will actually be everything for this episode. As usual, playing 2 matches here in Football Manager. And yeah, if you have enjoyed it, you know what to do. Smash that like button, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button as well, so you're not missing out on any of the content that we post here daily at Rawslowgaming. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.